Energy prices are at an all-time high right now in the US, but it is not just the US that's having this issue, it is all over the world. What's happening is something that I'll discuss throughout this video, but I wanted to bring to light here that people need to realize that this is not just today and this year. This is going to be a trend for the foreseeable future. Rising prices in every commodity. Take a look at this. Christmas lights, energy price index at an all-time high in the US. And basically it's trying to tell you that, the prices right now are at an all-time high and people using their Christmas lights are going to be paying more definitely than they did last year. And also just wanted to note that, it is the BLS bringing these statistics saying that the kilowatt per hour price, that is a record high for the month of November. And what does this really signify here? That we take for granted something simple like our electricity. In Toronto, for example, right now we are in a disaster with many people, thousands of people not able to, they don't have any power right now. And let me show you one screenshot of that. This is not just one case, this is all over the city. Driving around myself, finding that there are trees busted down and, knocking out the power lines. Now, of course, this is a natural disaster, and this is, something that we shouldn't take for granted, because when we lose our power, this is the kind of thing that happens, and people are ultimately not prepared in these situations. So what happens when the price of your energy goes up so drastically that you're not able to really use the energy as you did before? Well, that's what Obama's trying to do right now. He's starting this war on coal, shutting down the power plants that power nearly 50% of the US. Where do you think the prices are going to head when there's so much scarcity? That's exactly right. And what about GE getting a nice waiver from their dear friend Obama, where all the other coal-powered plants have to shut down? This is nothing but favoritism and also crony capitalism. Take a look at this. Price of ground beef hits an all-time high. Now, this is just an example, this being ground beef, but I'm talking about the energy prices, talking about all different types of commodities that are increasing. What's really happening here? This is not an increase in their value. This is still, the price of, the 1 pound ground beef. It's still ground beef 100 years ago or 100 years from now. The thing is, what matters is that it costs more of these useless paper dollars to buy them. That's the whole point. This is inflation. So when they tell you that there's no inflation in the system, that's a complete lie. Because as far as I know, everything I'm buying costs more year over year. And this is, once again, not just the ground beef, not just the electricity. It is everything we're buying. Inflation is taking over. And the way they calculate their garbage statistics, they just keep moving these indexes all around, and basically when they go from steak, then it becomes ground beef, and now ground beef's at an all-time high, and soon it'll be something else replacing that altogether. The point I want to make is that electricity prices are going up not because of there's some sort of scarcity yet at this point. What I want to note is that there are billions of dollars and trillions flowing in the system, creating this inflation, and it is taking hold in different areas. The stock market is at an all-time high, ground beef is at an all-time high, electricity, everything is going up only nominally. Nothing is ever worth anything more. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to these. Head down below, got the free books for you, and just take a look, flip through the Money GPS and see if you like it.